Hi guys, welcome back to my Exvius guide. Now I'm gonna review Silvia. Let's take a look on her stats. I'm not sure who I'm gonna compare her to because there are no other 4 stars based hybrid attacker right now. This way, I'm gonna compare her to Fryevia and Sasuke. As a hybrid attacker, there are 2 important stats, attack and magic. And like you can see that Silvia's attack and magic are lower compared to Fryevia. And of course, to pure physical or magical attackers such as Orlando or Transtera. She is a hybrid attacker, so let's just say that her offensive value is 138, which is kinda low. She gets attack and magic plus 40%. Once again, because she is a hybrid, it is same as 40% offensive power. So don't think you get 80% boost because you are hybrid. It is not like that. Other than that, she only gets meager 20% MP boost, and that's it. This leaves her defensive stats really horrible. She has magic field passive, which counter enemies physical attack with 50 MP recovery to all allies. It is nice, but the chance is only 5%, so you cannot rely on this. It is also triggered with physical attack, which is highly unlikely to hit her if you use Descent Tanker on your party. And if the enemy can break your tanker, then Silvia probably dead before able to utilize this MP counter skill. Remember, she is squishy, and like you can see that her stats is not good. You can even say that they are bad. Now let's take a look at the abilities. Her trademark skills are 4 elemental gem. You can choose 1 element and deal 4 times hybrid damage, which is quite nice. For your info, the damage multiplier is same like Noctis Flash. The skill also buff your party's elemental resist, depends on the element that you use. If you use hit gem, then you will buff 70% fire resistance, which is very good. However, there are 2 problems with this gem skills, okay? So the first is the MP cost. It costs you 45 MP, which is same as top tier chaining skill like Orlando's Divine Ruination. Silvia doesn't have MP regen, so she will run out MP very fast. The second problem is the skill design. Fire damage with fire resist buff is a bad combination because usually the enemy which use fire attack also resists against fire element, or the enemy who weaks against fire usually use water or ice attack. This means one of the skill effect won't have any effect, okay? It is totally different from Onion Knight's Splendor of Elements, which synergize really well. I don't think these skills are chainable because the frame delay is quite long, so you probably only able to chain with another Silvia. She also has 2 shields, which may be useful when you need them. The first is Cover Shield. This will make your party immune against stats break. It may be useful, but I think Earth Veritas or Ilias are more useful when you really need this kind of immunity because they are tanker and support. So it is their job. But you don't want your attacker busy casting this kind of support skill, okay? The second is stop shield. This will prevent stop ailments. This may be useful too because you cannot cure your party easily from stop ailments unless of course you have Ayaka. You can do the dispel trick. I have explained about it on my previous video. But remember that dispel trick also remove your buff. Just a reminder for you guys, Fun also has this skill. So having this doesn't make her into something like a budget stop preventer. No, okay, it is nothing special. The rest of her skills are hybrid blade. The most notable blades are Magic Blade and Holy Blade. Osmos Blade is also useful for draining enemies MP, but remember, in the battle you probably only able to drain 1 or 2 times from the enemy. Okay, so Magic Blade deals 6 times damage, which is quite high. As a comparison, Fryevia's Frost Flower Blades deal 8 times hybrid damage. So 2 times difference. Also, Magic Blade has only 1 hit. So you may be able to make this into a finisher. However, if you're able to imperil enemies like Elemental Resist, then Holy Blade may become the most powerful skill she has. Like you can see that she gets benefit when you pair her with Orlando or Agrias because of like element imperil. But they don't get much from her unless you need her elemental buff. Okay, so Silvia will get benefit from Agrias and Orlando, but Agrias and Orlando doesn't get much. Okay, her LB is elemental prefer. It is useful if you need fire, ice, wind, and light element resist at the same time. But I think that kind of situation is kinda rare. Remember that your gem skill also able to buff your resist by 70%. I know it is only for single element, but with only 4% difference, I don't think it is worth to level up this. Okay, so like I said, it is highly unlikely you need this exact 4 elements combination. The damage is not good too, okay, especially if you have dual wield equipped on her. All her gem skills will deal more damage than this even when you have maxed this LB. So it is not bad, okay, but it is not good either. So simply mediocre and too situational to be useful. So I think that's all you need to know about the skills. Now let's talk about the equipment. For hybrid characters, you need to maintain their attack and magic. It takes 50% from attack stats and another 50% from magical stats. This means if you only give them pure attack boost or magic boost, so for example, let's say attack plus 40%, then it can be said that you only increase 20% of their offensive power. This is why an ability like Power of Creation very good on hybrid attackers, because it can be said that the ability Power of Creation, is same like attack or magic plus 60% for hybrid attackers. The calculation is oversimplified, but you get the idea, right? Adventurer ability is also very good because of insane 40% boost on all stats, but I believe right now most of the players only reach Adventurer 4, which increased 30% of the stats. Okay, so you can use the same ability setup for Fryevia. Okay, so for Silvia, I don't choose Fryevia's needle because it will force her into become dual element attacker, and you don't want that to happen, especially if you try to exploit the enemy's elemental weakness. However, if you must choose between attack and magic, okay, so you don't have attack and magic boosting ability, then yeah, choose magic, because most of the enemies in the game have lower spirit stats than defense. This means that yeah, magical damage, magical stats is more important than attack stats. Okay, so I think that's all about the equipment. My conclusion for Silvia: she is made to become a hybrid attacker. However, she is not that good because of her low stats and low survivability. However, she is not that bad too, okay, because in some battle where you cannot inflict physical damage, she may be useful, especially if you're able to imperil enemies' elemental resist. One of her major weakness is the equipment. You won't get decent attack and magic sword without Trust Master reward. The best you can get without Trust Master reward is Enhancer. This means she is really bad for new players because her damage will be really low without good magic sword. However, for veteran players, there are many better heroes who can use her Trust Master reward. Her Trust Master reward is a sword with high magic stats. It is really good for sword mage or any hybrid attackers. The example for sword mage is Transtera. She able to equip sword. This will make her able to take advantage of leather and arms, which is stackable. For hybrid attacker, if you have Fryevia or Noctis, so for Fryevia, her Trust Master reward is better than this one. But if you use dual wield, then Silvia's Trust Master reward can become a nice secondary weapon. Unless, of course, you have two Fryevia, so you can equip two Fryevia's needle. But if you have two Fryevias, then I think it is better to use them both in your party for easy chaining. So both of them still need Fryevia's needle. As she is another good candidate because she has nice chaining skill, Sword of Kings and Heaven's Fury. Having this sword will make her able to deal nice amount of damage when you use those skills. Okay, so I give Silvia 8 out of 10. Okay, so she is kinda like Wind Veritas and Weary. Where you only want her Trust Master reward, but she is better. I can call her Poorman's Fryevia, but it is not a good name because she learns other element than ice. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know about Silvia. So thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye bye guys.